The struggle is real. Yeah, the struggle is real. I procrastination. Yeah, that old character defect is cropping up constantly. I'm struggling with procrastination. It is end of year, and I'm exhausted, mentally and emotionally and physically. Even though I've been quite lazy. Yeah, money worries, stress, vehicle troubles, clients not paying, difficult clients, being too busy, dealing with staff, um, autistic burnout I've had as well. Been doing a bit of drinking this year as well. A lot of factors that came into play as to why I've been feeling depressed and stressed and anxious and worried about the future. So it's understandable that, yeah, it's forgivable, understandable. I can forgive myself and understand why. So I'm not, yeah, not beating myself up, but I am aware that I'm definitely procrastinating my butt off. A lot of procrastination. I should be doing more, and things I'm anxious and worried and obsessing about the fact that I don't have enough money, and if I had more money, what I could do, and playing the lotto and thinking, well, if I won the lotto, then my whole life would be fixed and sorted. I just need to win the lotto, and try coming up with strategies of how to pick numbers to win the lotto, and then I've been obsessing about when I win the lotto, not if, because I'm watching things about manifesting, and if I manifest I'm going to win the lotto, then surely I'll win the lottery. And then I've just found a shortcut: win the lotto, have money, maybe fire all my staff, give them big payouts, and have no staff, or keep staff on and just close the company, and we do other things. They're now my friends and bodyguards, and we build and we all live together in this community because we're so rich now. I don't know, whatever. It's just basically having a tough time financially, looking for a shortcut, putting that into place with manifesting videos and playing the lotto, and then dreaming and fantasizing about winning the lotto and what I would do when I win the lotto. That's what I do a lot of the time, and then sleeping a lot, and while sleeping, fantasizing about living in a sci-fi world with superpowers where I'm immortal and I have no stresses and I travel in a spaceship or whatever, like from books I've read and movies that I've watched, sci-fi movies that I've watched, living out those fantasies when I should be sitting and working, and I could be sitting and working and making money. So I could be addressing the core cause of the anxiety, which is not enough money and worrying about expenses and overheads and cost of living. And then I have a whole stack of job cards the guys have handed in that could be 100,000 rand that I need to invoice out. And then money that people owe me, I've got to draw and follow up on overdue invoices. I've got these overdue invoices tray. So yeah, very aware that today I am procrastinating and avoiding responsibility and being lazy, but making this video to force myself to be accountable to myself, that I'm gonna sit now, at least for the next half an hour, maybe longer. We do have to fetch kids early, it's their last day of school, so they both finishing, they wrapping up, and my daughter's wrapping up now at 10:30 on Wednesday the 10th of December. Is the 10th, yes. And my son, he gets out at 11, so either myself or my wife will go fetch the kids now. But yeah, I could have worked last night, or I could have worked yesterday day, I could have worked last night, but then we went out to eat. And I did go to my son's prize giving, and then last night I said, I'm gonna sleep and I'll start first thing in the morning. Now, first thing in the morning, I found every excuse not to sit and do paperwork. Which, yeah. In my defense, I don't have a secretary at the moment, and I've been doing it all for the last year. And I just say my one arm is bigger than the other. I don't know if that's true. Could just be that it's closer. my arms different sizes. That's weird. I think with being a plumber, I use my right arm more than my left, so it does look like, golly, that's freaky. I never look at myself. Can I really have a much bigger right arm than my left? That's like a freak of nature. Anyway, sorry to obsess about that. That was weird. I don't know if I like that. Anyway, so yeah, main thing is gonna sit now and I'm gonna do 10 minutes. Oh God, I think maybe this channel should be about procrastination. I think procrastination and maybe being 45 and burned out and broke. Ugh. So that's me. 45 years old, kids, wife, responsibilities, and I'm struggling with procrastination and low energy levels and low motivation. I figured out, well, my son, I'm guessing, yes, my son is my YouTube guru, my son Alex. He got, in the last month, while I've been doing YouTube, I think I've inspired him. He's a bit competitive, so I've inspired my son to start posting. He went from 135 subscribers now to 300 and he's gone to 300 and probably 322. So he's like gotten, what is that? 135, so almost 200. He's got 190 new subscribers in the time that I went from 15, and now I can't seem to get over 39. So the last week I got up to 36 or 37, and then went up to 30. It went up to 40, and then went down to 38. Then went up to 40, then went down to 39. Then went up to 40. So oh wow, I've got 40 subscribers. I went back to 39. I started telling myself, well, maybe it's there's a glitch, there's a delay at YouTube, at the YouTube head at the YouTube head office. There's some sort of delay, and I should really phone them and like find out like what's going on, guys. I'm losing my one subscriber. Like, it's a big deal for me. That's 0.25% of all my subscribers. They need to really. I want a team to investigate why I keep losing this one subscriber. I'm sure I have 40, but it's calculating it wrong. It must be the algorithm, the AI. Something is messing with me. But what I actually think it is maybe people are fiddling around on YouTube and they see my post and maybe they think I'm good looking or interesting or funny, because some of my videos are terrible. They might think, ha ha ha, he's hilarious, he's terrible, he's so bad, and then they subscribe by accident. They click on it and accidentally subscribe. Or they think, shame, he really needs a subscriber, let's be kind and subscribe. But then because I'm doing so many uploads, I'm doing this Alexander the Creates challenge of just uploading constantly, endlessly uploading, bombarding YouTube with my stream of consciousness uploads, just constantly uploading. And they're probably getting too many notifications from Uncle Dave the Plumber and thinking, God, who is this guy? Why is he in my life? Why do I keep getting? But yeah, and then they unsubscribe, so they change their mind, which is fine, because as another YouTuber was saying, let's think who he is. He was saying, maybe that's a good thing. You don't really want people that aren't going to gel with your energy and your vibe. You rather get the ones that are keepers. Find people that resonate, or it's better to find subscribers that resonate with you and like your, for whatever reason. So I thought, yeah, he's right. Rather just get the ones that are going to be like top notch. So you don't want foofy subscribers. Although when you've got only 39 subscribers, you'd take anything. For this high school reunion, I'd be handing out, please subscribe, please. But I'm at the point where I'm still keeping this completely under the radar and secret. I don't think I'll ever let anyone know I'm doing YouTube, because it's not that it's embarrassing. I'm positive self-talk. I'm practicing positive self-talk. My positive self-talk is telling me, wow, Dave, that's really brave. I'm proud of you, Dave. Keep it up. Don't give up, Dave. But it does feel a bit depressing, and I'm a little bit frustrated that I can't seem to jump over 39 subscribers. It'd be nice to get up to 40 by the end of this month. Yeah, I would love starting January with 40 subscribers. And I watch some other people's channels, and they do as little as me, but they've been doing it for a year, and they have like 15,000 subscribers. One guy from Japan, he talks about being 51 and broke and depressed and unemployed. He's got something like 264,000 subscribers, and he keeps getting all these donations. When he does a live stream, he gets like 30, 40 different donations. It's crazy. Yeah. Go figure. So that's quite inspiring. And he also uses a whiteboard. I've got a whiteboard. This whiteboard I use for recording my guys' hours, my staff, the salaries that I must pay for the week. I pay per hour. My arm is definitely a different size. I look like a professional arm wrestler with only one arm gets exercised. That is freaky. Probably, I wonder if there are any other men watching this. Are one of your arms thicker and bigger than the other? And noticeably, where when you see yourself, you can tell. I don't know, my forearms, even my forearm is bigger. God, that's so weird. Okay, hope everyone has a wonderful day. I wonder if anyone else's kids are breaking up from school today, if this is their last days. Who knows? Anyway, my kids in the next 20 minutes are on December holidays. It's their last day. Awesome. Cheers, guys. Have a good day. Bye.